Hello, everyone. I forgot to turn my mic on. Sorry about that. There is sound, I promise. There's sound now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of For What It's Nerd, sort of. We're back doing something a little bit of an adjunct. I wanted to do this with the episode that I released for the podcast yesterday. I kind of wanted to do this as a double whammy because The Witcher just released, of course, the season 3 of The Witcher. And I thought this would be a really great tie-in, as you guys can see here. This is, very on brand as regards the show. But sadly, it came a day too late, but that doesn't mean we can't enjoy it today. So, The Witcher Old World's a board game I backed about a year ago. And I've been very looking forward to it coming. I don't know where it's going to go on the shelf behind me. You guys can see, by the way, there's Galactus. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's a new addition as part of my Marvel Zombies backing that I did, which I need to stop backing board games is all I'm going to say. But yeah, so there's this beautiful art, as you guys can see, of Ciri as the cover of one of these boxes. There is two. And we get greeted very quickly. I haven't looked into most of this, so I am speaking ad hoc. But we're going to try and go through most of it. So straight away, we have a lot of different tokens. I've not actually played the game. I've not had much to actually... I don't like reading into games ahead of their actual release, because I like playing them and learning them as they come. So we have a lot of sheets, as you can see, of tokens. And... I'm not sure what they mean at all, but I'm very excited to learn what they mean. A lot of them. I think some of these are to do with the Witcher schools. Some of these are more curious. Some of them look like they're about monsters. Some have names attached. Some seem to be coins, but I'll show you something about that later that is a little bit more intriguing. We will get back to those maybe a little bit later on. But for now, look what this is. This is... Oh, I thought it was blank. No, it's not. It's the card deck holder. Again, I'm not 100% sure how this will be set up in the actual game, but it's very pretty. Love that kind of magical essence they've used on it. So, there's a lot of monsters in this game. Naturally, it is a Witcher game. We will go through as much as we can. We have a lot of cards here as well, which is very interesting because this game now, from the the things that I've backed on. I'm trying to find the seal. Can you see that seal there? But I can't get it open. From the things that I've backed on Kickstarter before, it is not typical for a game to offer all-in card sleeves. This game did, and I was very excited to get them. I'll show you guys them a little bit later on, and perhaps if we're chilling and we're chatting, depending on how the stream goes, we might do a few of those on stream, sleeve a few cards on stream, but that's all depending, of course, depending on how stream goes. So I'm getting into these cards finally. It only took a century, and look at them. Very, very nice. So it looks like they're all akin to like action cards for monsters, it looks like. I'm not 100%, but maybe not just monsters, maybe some mages, etc. But some very nice art on those. And they also feel really nice in the hand. They're like... They feel old-fashioned. I know that sounds very weird to say. They do feel that way. They feel kind of almost like they've got a bit of an edge to them. I know that sounds sort of silly to say, but it's not. They're not polished, if that makes sense. They've got a little bit of. They've got like a tactile feeling to them. That's what I'm trying to say, I think. So yeah, they're very nice. So that's those. We have some game pieces. I am loath to get those out at the moment, but we do have some counters, I assume, block counters. We have some medallions there. I think some more medallions there as well. Yeah. And some placements. Like, what are they called? Oh, I forgot the name off the top of my head. Like, miniature placements. Oh, okay. CD Projekt Red. Let me read it actually. CD Projekt Red thanks you for your purchase of the Witcher Old World board game. We hope that this game will bring you and your friends countless hours of joy. We also want to express your gratitude for your support. I should say our gratitude for your support by giving you free content in our other title, Gwent, the Witcher card game. That's quite cool, actually. It's like they give you a Gwent card. It's quite cute. I like that. And it is a Geralt card, which actually that's quite nice. I like that. How pretty that is. I'm pointing the wrong way. I'm used to the camera being the other way. Look at that. I love that. Where's best to place it? There. I love that. That's going straight back in the sleeve. That's gorgeous. I like that. That might take pride of place in my Witcher collection, which is actually growing, funnily enough. And then we do have some cards underneath that as well. Some more of the same, it looks like. Who doesn't love more cards? The game has more cards, the better. Right? Right. Let's have a look at some of these. That's a gorgeous illustration again. That one's upside down, but there we go. Nice. Oh, actually, these are all upside down. Okay. The dagger's meant to be held the other way up. Good job, Peralta. Good job. Good job. Okay. See? Some very nice art on these. I do appreciate some good art. And like I say, these do feel, again, very tactile. That's not Fringilla Vigo, is it? Looks like her. Yeah. So they're very cool. Oh, okay. So we've got some trophies here as well. There's one for Philippa Eilhart, Gakira, Alza. These are some characters that are obviously not necessarily poignant in the time of The Witcher itself, but they are because this game is set prior to the events of The Witcher in the modern world. Like, for example, Geralt is not a playable character in this, which for some people might turn you off, but for me, I'm quite interested in the Witcher world in general. I don't think Geralt needs to be at the center of everything to be interesting, to be interesting. So, okay, we're starting to get a little bit hectic. I will try and do this the best I can. Let me turn this around. So there's the Witcher Old World emblem. I'm going to take this tray out. This is packed quite well, actually. I will say they've packed it in a way that allows you to kind of compartmentalize stuff a lot better than some other games do. Not pointing any fingers, but I kind of am. So this is another option that you got with the Witcher game that you don't usually get with Kickstarters, is that they are all Zenithal primed. Now, I'm just starting to get into mini painting, but I did think, in case I ever wanted to, this would be a really good idea. So, as you guys can see, even if I don't end up painting them, they're gorgeous Zenithal finish on them. It's very hard, actually, it's quite hard to pick up on camera. Oh, wait, I'll put it this way. There we go. But I think you can still pick it up. You can still pick up the detail kind of being eked out there. I think it'll be better when we get to some of the bigger ones, but there are some very interesting, I'm dropping them already, this is great. Models in this, for example, there's a werewolf. I've got to be honest, I'm not super clued up on all of the Witcher monster names, but I think this one is Ciri. I want to say that's Ciri, but I don't think... Is it? That's Ciri? You tell me. That looks like Ciri to me, maybe. I don't know. There's some of the Wild Hunt. I think that's one that I pulled out earlier, but... Yep, some of the Wild Hunt. Some more... I think it's a Harpy, potentially. Like I say, I'm not super clued up on all the Witcher monster names. So there's some of those. That's the smaller, kind of more common enemies, it looks like, for that one. And here's where we get into some of the meat, so to speak. is some of the bigger monsters. Now, when I say bigger, I do mean significantly bigger. For example, that is a griffin, for example. I don't know if that's quite picking up quite well. Some of the detail is being lost by the camera there, but I think it comes across. I don't know how that goes back in now. There we go. And like, this is a fun one that they did add for this one, which is Roach stood atop a house, which is probably the most meta thing about this game, and I love it. And then we have, for example, this one is a Leshy. So a lot of these are because it's being made by CD Projekt Red, they take a lot of pointers from the game itself. Also have some big Cyclops looking entities. And yeah, as you can see, there's even some of the is it the hags from The Witcher 3 / just The Witcher world in general, but very cool. So there's a lot of characters in there to monsters, etc., to play with and look at and work out. I'm very excited to kind of get into those. I won't go through them all because, you know, that could take forever, but we are now getting on to some of the gameplay mechanic stuff, so to speak. It looks like. Now, in this game, you do play as preset characters. You can pick them and kind of modify them as you like, but we do have some preset characters. So this is the I don't know why I'm struggling on my words. The Bear Witcher, which is Ryfar, but I think you can change the names. I think that's what the idea was from earlier. So you have your kind of cards, as you can see. I don't know why I'm turning it around. I'm turning it around again. You can change certain things on here to fit how you would like to play. You have some prompts here on the right. And you have the cat. You have the griffin. And so for some people, this will be really fun to kind of live out your fantasy of playing a different type of Witcher. The viper. The wolf, which we're all very aware of. And this is one that's very interesting. So because Ciri, of course, can go through space and time, they felt it was apt to include her in this game. And so you can play as Ciri, which, whilst you might not be able to play as Geralt, being able to play as Ciri is a welcome addition, of course. So those are those. Now, you not only can play as witches, should I say, even though the next one that I'm going to show you is also a Witcher, you can play as some other types of characters too. So let me show you those. So we have the Skull of the Manticore, which is the last of the Witcher skulls. And then we have one type of mage, another type of mage, a third type of mage, a fourth type of mage, and if you weren't excited enough by the fact that Ciri shows up in this game, Philippa Eilhart also does as well. Now, Philippa is one of my more favorite mages, so I'm very excited for her to show up. Of course, she's no Yennefer, she's no Triss. I keep hitting that mic, by the way, sorry about that, guys. But yeah, very exciting to see Philippa and Ciri get some space in this game. Now, with those aside, we are kind of getting to the bottom of the first box, I think. Yes. So now we're going to look at some monster cards, it looks like. see if I can't open these properly. I've got them. I've got them. All going well, guys. All going well. All going according to plan. I'm having to throw all my refuse into the box for now. I promise they won't stay in there afterwards. You know, some people will probably kill me right now. We've got it. We've got it. We've got it. I love the size of these cards. Like, it feels like a little compendium almost of like monsters. So you have arachnids, harpies, ghouls, foglets, all of these very, very, you know, iconic Barghest, fiends, griffin, you know, so on and so forth. These very iconic monsters from the Witcher world. And what's even more cool about this is like it still has that tactile feeling. I love that feeling of these pieces. Like I wish you guys could feel it through the screen almost. It's really nice. It's not like over polished, and it's really nice. I really do like it. We have some other ones that look separate for some reason. I think it's because maybe they're more like what's the word? Like special? I think it's very, very brave to put one of these cards in its own pack alone, though. But we have Dagon, yeah. I don't know if I remember this from the games. I don't know if it was in the games, but very cool. It looks very Cthulhu-esque. We also have some more here for... look, you have like all these little cool little guides on the back and stuff. This game's going to be very fun to play. Let's see what's in here. So we have some smaller cards in this one. A Siren, a Koshe. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. A Kieran, and a Koshe, a large version. See? Very cool. They all have like little indications of what to do with them, etc. on the back. And with those, I'm going to get rid of all this crap out of here for a second. Sorry, there's stuff everywhere. There's stuff everywhere. Also, my Pepsi Max is in the way. I don't mind that. There's some more as well. Okay, so there's some more. Gosh, how many cards? I'm losing track. I'm losing track. Okay, so there's some more in here. We have a Golem, a Cyclops, a Toad, a Frightener, Unseen Elder, Ice Giant, and Gauntro Dim, who is in this game as well. I forgot about that. Yes, Gauntro Dim. And a little bit of an understanding of how these monsters must work. I don't think that's it. That is it, actually. That is the first box done. That is the first box complete. That's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff for one box. So let's put all of this back in. So we have this out there. Oh gosh, what do I do? I've got so much stuff everywhere. No, no. Oh gosh. What we might quickly do is, actually, I think I'll leave that for off stream. Segment these correctly. This box is so, I was going to say eloquently put together, that's not the right word, but ornately put together almost. I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to put this back together correctly. I think this was next. Oh gosh, it just screeched at me. Ah! That was not nice. I can't remember where the lid is. There. It's fine. It's fine. It's good. We're doing well, guys. We're doing fine. We're doing great. Oh. There we go. That's on there. I'm a mess. I'm too excited, that's why. I'm too excited. I think I've done quite a good job of putting this away, actually. Okay. So that's box 1 complete. Now if I move all this rubbish sadly to the floor for the time being, I can lid this one and we can move on to box numero dos. So I think I maybe went into the boxes back to front. I'm not 100%. But Siri was just calling to me. Anyway, this is box number 2. And it is sealed, I think. Gosh. Or was it just difficult to come off? Yeah, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Any second now. Any second now. Oh, it's coming, it's coming. It's nearly there, it's nearly there. You can't see it on screen very well, but it is eking its way out. Let me see if I can push it up now. See? It's coming. There we go. Oh gosh, how high does this box go? Oh my gosh. Okay, yes, I went into this box wrong. This is the beginning box. We went back to front. I'm sorry, guys. I unboxed incorrectly. So, hello. Hi, guys. This is how we should have started this. The Witcher Old World, including its expansions with Ciri and the Adventure Pack and the Lost Mount, including the Monster Trail, including Wild Hunt, including Skellige, including Mages, including Legendary Hunt. So there's all the booklets for each of the pieces of gameplay. So here, I should actually read this, shouldn't I? So here we have our components. And that's specifically talking about the monster pack, 3 new monsters and how we deal with those. So that's actually not something that I need right now. Oh, okay. So I did wonder about this. So there's a way in which they're showing on here in which you can stack everything into one box, which I will most definitely be doing. So thank you, CD Projekt Red and Go On Board for thinking about that. Now, I'm going to start showing the map in parts. So this is Skellige. And look at that lovely art again. Can you guys see that? Look at that. Very nice. That's Skellige. Then we have the continent itself. I think the north predominantly. Oh my gosh, this is huge. I don't know if this is all going to fit on stream. I will try and show as much as I can. This might go bad. So as you can see here, there's Beauclair and Stiga down here. I'm sorry that I can't show it all, maybe. We have Sintra up the top here. And that's all I can kind of show without the map becoming a bit of a problem, I think. Oh, no, there's Novigrad. Oh, I hit the mic again, I'm sorry. There we go. Oh, I hit the mic again, I'm sorry again. There's Novigrad and Vizima. We all know Sidaris. So these are all very important places from the game. What I'll try and do is, if I can, is if anyone's super interested in, I shall try and take a full image of it, but there you've got at the top as well, Kaer Morhen, Barnard, and Vengerberg, which I love that. So that's the board, which the board is big, as you guys can tell. It's quite thick. How am I going to show you guys this? Can I? There. It's quite thick. And then the Ard Skellige bit is obviously the Skellige bit, should I say, is an add-on as well, which is pretty cool. I really wish I'd opened this box first. Like the silly person that I am. Okay, so here we have what I believe to be, if I'm thinking correctly here, the main characters. I think these are, yeah, I think so. In this box, I believe we have our main, I think these are mages actually. Because the middle one, yeah, no, not the middle one, this one, I believe is Philippa Eilhart, I think. Looks like her at the very least. So there's our mages. Which is pretty cool, we do like that. I'm trying to keep everything with a semblance of organization, but I think it's going to go badly before long. I forget what they're called, but here's a few monsters. Once again, I forget their names, but here's a few monsters. And these figures are very, very well detailed. Once again. There's the big frogs. They're in the game. Slash the Witcher universe, as I keep liking to remind myself. The Manticore, yeah. So yeah, some cool monsters there again. And I do believe they have little boats as well for the Skellige expansion. Which is pretty cool. I don't know if I can get it back in now. There we go. Gosh, I nearly ruined everything again. Okay. We have our, what I believe is this one is our Witcher characters. Yes, it is. So there's all our Witchers. And there's some dice, which are beautiful dice. Very nice dice. I'm running out of space to put everything very quickly. Scared. And then, as you guys can see here, there's a lot of cards. Unlike the last set, I don't think I'll be opening all of these on stream, but some of these are about your adventure. As you can see, very big adventure cards. Some of these are about like events that happen and like the attacks and stuff. Some of these are more of the ability cards we saw in the last pack, but I assume these are more for the Witchers. Yeah, as you can see here. I would open these all on stream, but I'm panicked that I wouldn't get everything sorted tonight, and I don't necessarily want to do that just yet unless I'm not whatchamacallit, if I'm not putting them all in the sleeves. That's the word I was looking for. So yeah, there's a lot of like special attacks and special stuff going on. Some more kind of actions and stuff, which I love that the fact they've just like, they're giving you whole scenarios. I love that. But sometimes it's hard to imagine scenarios in games, right? So we're very welcoming of that, and I think that is the end of this box as well, actually. I think that's the bottom of that box. So, that is a much smaller box in comparison, of course, but not at all lesser because of it. It's a very fun expansion, set of expansions, etc. I'm very excited to get into those. I'm going to try and get these as correct as possible going into this. I don't think I've got it right, but that's okay. I'm actually, I find it hilarious how many guides they just plonk at the top of this. This set is kind of amazing, really. I actually need to put a map back as well. But yeah, there's clearly been a lot of thought put into how they boxed this and everything. I'm very excited to get into it more in depth. If there's anything that I really think you guys would like to see, I will show them, like either by shorts or next time I play this or something. Maybe we'll play this on stream one day, or I'll at least show you a version of it on stream one day. We're not done just yet though, because I did get some extra bits, because I can't help myself when there's an extra bit available. Now this is, as opposed to the cardboard version we just saw before, this is a material mat. Maybe I can show you a bit more of this one. Yeah, so like look at that. Like it's a phenomenally huge map, and this one includes, if you got it, you get all of the Skellige stuff attached. So this is like a much easier map to play on if you're wanting everything connected from the off. As you guys can see, it goes on for quite some time, and it includes a lot of different places and things, and I'm very excited to be able to study that for a bit at some point. So I'm going to now leave that to the side to sort out later, because I'm very bad at rolling things up for some reason. And then we have a few more bits, a few extra little bits that were also exclusive slash add-ons. So first off, we have some extra dice. Again, I won't open them. You can kind of see what they are on the tin right now. Very nice dice, very colourful. The ones in the set are like more subdued. These ones are nice, a nice different variation. I don't think I'd have gotten them if they were the same, but the fact that they're a nice little variation, very coloured differently, etc., is very nice. Now, this is something that I think most people who backed in the first, I don't even know, first few days, or maybe even the first day of the Witcher All World campaign got this. This is very cool. It is an Eredin figure. So those who are aware of The Witcher are aware of the Wild Hunt and are aware of their leader, Eredin. Now, Eredin, I think, can come on his own normal version, but in this version, if you got it for free, you got a mounted Eredin, which is very, very nice. Look at that. Look at the detail on that. Can you guys see that? No, not when I'm holding out a view of the camera. Is that better? There we go. See the detail on that? Very, very nice. So it's going back in there, and we do have some Eredin cards as well. Certainly, again, I'm not going to open it at this very moment. That did slot in the back of there. We'll put that back in the box for now. Oh my gosh, it's taking forever to close this. We'll leave that to the side for now. And then, last but not least, is something that I was actually very... I went back and forth on this one because it is more of a luxury than a practicality. And it's literal coins. I've never been a coin collector. It's not something I'm interested in. But for these ones, for the Witcher game, I couldn't help it. Actual... I don't know what kind of metal they're made out, but actual metal coins. And they are from different places. And they have proper inscriptions, like inscriptions on them. They're gorgeous. So the currency of the Witcher world in reality. And a bag that I hate the fucking texture of. Sorry. I'm sorry, I hate bags like that. Ugh, that bag's not getting used. I'm sorry. It's not. So those are really cool. Obviously, we have a decent amount there. There is the plastic, like the token version, but I will probably be using the nice metal version. I'm very, very happy about. I will be finding a different bag for those, however. And then last but not least, this is something that I was talking about earlier. I do just want to see if they have a specific style to them or not. This is it. The nondescript white box is left to last. So okay, they don't have any inscriptions on them or anything, but they do have the different sizes, all the different cards, and as you guys can see here, they have many of them, which I'm very excited about. It means that I don't have to worry about anything. There's the right amount in here for the right amount of cards. Perfect to just get at it and get to. And they're fitted as well. They're fitted to the right side, so that's very exciting. I'm very excited to sleeve all my cards while watching a show or something later today. So that is really it for the Witcher Old World, guys. I touched the bag. I hope you guys are happy. I did it just for you. That's just it for the Witcher Old World, guys. I'm really excited to get a try of this board game, have a see what it's like. I might sort of do a little pseudo review on a stream at some point, or even in a small short video or something. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. It's a little bit different. We haven't done an unboxing in a little bit, but I thought you guys would be interested to see, and I'm very excited to see it all here in the flesh. So with that said, guys, I hope you have a great rest of your evening. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please subscribe and like the video. Maybe show some other people if they're interested in The Witcher 2. Thank you, guys, and I'll see you later.